I just want to share this little healing experience I had yesterday with my son. So it was yesterday morning. I got him this Harry Potter clay charm kit, and I got it from Amazon. And he actually opened it up on Saturday because he said he wanted to see what's inside the box. But I wanted to get it for him because this week is the last week before school starts, and I want to get it for him because I'm home and he's home, and I want to do it with him. And he kept pushing me, Mommy, can I open it? Mommy, can I open it? And finally, I said, okay, fine, you can open it. And he opened it, he looked at it, and there's this part where it's like a little display case that is like a cardboard display case that he can make so you can display all the charms. And he was like, "Oh, mommy, can I make it with you today, like yesterday?" But I said, "No." I said, "I got it so that we can do it together." But he kept pushing and pushing, and I go, "Okay." I said, "Fine, you can do it." He actually asked me, "Mommy, do you want to make this train with me?" And I was so tired, and I was like, "You know what?" He just kept pushing, so I just said, "Yes, okay." But I never ended up making it with him. So he made it. He made it, and and then he pushed some more. He said, "Can I start making the charms?" And I said, "No." I said, "I told you I wanted to do it with you." And he, for this week, and he started crying. He was like crying that I said I would make the train part with him, and I didn't actually do it with him. And I forgot what actually happened, but he started crying. And I said, "You know, I know you're upset right now, but I'm also upset because I wanted to do this with you this week because you and mommy are home this week, and I wanted to make the train with you and make all these charms with you." And so he ran away. And then when he came back, he actually undid the train display, and he put all of the stuff back in the box, and he taped the box. And he said, "Oh, mommy, I undid everything and I taped the box back up." And I said, "Oh, you don't have to do that." And my husband said, "But you said you wanted to make it with him." And I started crying because it was a healing moment for me, because it brought me back to when I was maybe 9 years old. I remember going to this mall, and both my brother and my brother's 3 years younger than me. My brother and I got this like cutout bus model cutout, and he got one and I got one, and I didn't make mine yet. He already made his. And then once we got home, he actually took my bus model and he made it. And I was so upset, and I started crying. And my dad saw me, but he didn't say anything. And then my mom asked my dad what was going on, and he told her. She didn't say anything either. And so I was like, that healed me because he actually took everything apart and was going to do that with me today. And so we did. We actually, he asked me to open up the box, and he took out the thing, even though he did it himself. Like he was like letting me be part of the experience. And so I was like, oh. And my husband was like, you need to speak up about what you want. If there is something you want, you have to speak out also. And I think that's the thing about us, is that sometimes we may, even though we have spoken up, it felt like no one else is speaking up for us. So why bother speaking up at all? Because no one was going to hear it, no one was going to acknowledge it, no one was going to see it. And then other times, even though when we speak up, we might have gotten yelled at, shamed for being selfish, criticized for um, only thinking about ourselves and all those things. And if you are in that situation too, maybe if you are in a situation where you feel like just even like the most minimal thing, like maybe going to a restaurant and considering like what to order for other people, and then putting yourself last, or maybe if let's say you go to the mall and you're buying everyone like all the things that they need and want, and you're humming and hawing and thinking about, oh, should I get this for myself or not? I want to let you know that you're not alone, and I see you, and you can get it for yourself, and you can speak up and let other people know how much that thing that they did was hurtful to you, and even if they don't acknowledge it, by you speaking it up for yourself, you are acknowledging yourself, letting other people know that this is what you want and you've spoken your truth. And I just wanted to share that with you. So, all right, I don't know if you heard it, but the alarm is up, so I have to give my son a bath, making sure that he's nice and clean, so that, and I'm so glad he's already starting to like take his own bath, and I just have to check to make sure that he has no soap, so we're moving in the right direction. I know sometimes I'm like, he's 8 and I'm still like still in there. But there will be one day he doesn't need me anymore, and I'm just treasuring all these times. And that's all I have to say. Until next time.